What?
You thought I wouldn't find out? You didn't return the...
But I... Oh, bugger.
Come here. Where could he... God damn! Look! This won't take long. Call that combat. Yeah. Is that all you got? Now. Bugger! How come you're wearing such fine armor?
Is this where Conrad Keyser lives? World renowned.
If not yet, then soon. Our Master Keyser is a mastermind. You wouldn't believe the things he comes up with. You'll be hearing more of him.
I need to speak to him.
Oh, really?
I'm a fellow thinker and I'd like to discuss my hypotheses with Master Keyser.
And what ones would those be exactly?
Stronghold construction. I have this new idea for building and a chat with the Master would be very valuable.
That sounds important. Come on in. The Master's inside. Here's the key. Take care.
I'm at your service. May the Lord watch over you.
Enter. Huh? By the horn of Joshua, you startled me. I thought you were urban. What do you want?
Sir Tobias Fayfar, the master builder and engineer from Skalitz, sends his greetings.
Fayfar? Tobias Fayfar? I've heard of him. He invented an interesting mining machine. What does he need?
Sir, have you heard what's been going on in Talmberg?
I've heard a thing or two. Is it true the castle's been taken?
It has, and we want to take it back. Master Fayfar has been given the task of building a trebuchet, but he's not sure he can manage it.
I doubt it myself. Building siege engines is an entirely different kettle of fish than mining. Damn, I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens of Sigismund's. But that can't be done with a quill and parchment, and I can't leave here right now.
I'll try and find some way of getting you out of here.
Look here, I don't want any trouble. You better talk to Corral, the master builder.
You really can't come with me right...
Damn, I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens of Sigismund's. But that can't be done with a quill and parchment, and I can't leave here right now.
Why can't you leave?
That's a long story. I was a little, more than a little, critical of Sigismund, and it might surprise you to know, after that defeat, he didn't particularly appreciate my... Then when Sigismund abducted the king, I didn't feel too secure in Prague. Perhaps left is the wrong word.
They locked you up in Bethlem.
Not quite. It's a royal castle. Frankly, this so-called banishment has been a bit of a blessing. I have peace and quiet to attend to my opus, although I have lost quite a few of my patrons.
And why are you here in Sasau?
To be honest, I need the...
Money, sir. You don't seem like a man who lives in want.
Dear me, no. I don't need it to support myself. It's to fund my opus. That's why I agreed to help with the construction of the monastery.
What is it you're working on, sir?
Belli Fortis, a great book of war machines and weapons, my opus magnum, my legacy. All you have seen here are but snippets of my great work. Mark my words. One day our whole world will be run by machines and inventions not yet dreamed of.
Of course. Any day now they'll plough our fields and milk our cattle.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking aloud about things for battle. Could I help you escape, perhaps?
Who says I want to?
But you said you couldn't leave, sir.
Young man, I can't leave because I gave my word I'd help with the building of the monastery here. And my word is my bond. I have no intention of sneaking away like some criminal.
Who do you work for here?
My contract is with the abbot himself, but I discussed the work details with Carol, the monastery's master builder.
Could I not just pay off the master builder?
I doubt it. Carol is only interested in the construction, as long as he has them.
Ah, as long as he has enough for wages, you say?
Yes, what are you thinking?
Couldn't Carol be persuaded somehow? After all, the defence of...
I realize that, but Sasau Monastery has always kept its neutrality. What's more, the abbot isn't here at present, but I might have...
What do you say?
Carol received his commission in writing. If you found it, we could copy the abbot's seal and signature on our own...
That's a curious...
My inventiveness has many applications. I could be back here before the abbot, so he won't even know.
How do I get my hands on the commission?
It will be somewhere in his quarters. You'll need to get it quickly and put it back before he notices it's gone. I suggest waiting until evening. That's when Carol usually goes to the... He's fond of his dice. Maybe you can take advantage of that somehow.
Right. You would... Why...
Then,
And why are you here in Sasau?
to be honest, I need...
Money, sir.
Dear me.
Couldn't Carol be persuaded somehow? After all...
I realize that, but Sasau Monastery has... But I might...
What do you...
Carol received...
That's...
I said, he's...
Right.
Look what I've got. You'll love this. Good friend. That's my boy. Yeah!
God save. May the Lord watch over you.
What's your plan?
Otter's busy making a very pretty suit of armor for the bailiff. So I was thinking, if we could show that pretty armor of his is absolutely useless, he'd be disgraced.
And how am I supposed to see to that?
Well, I'd reckon we'd arrange a duel of champions with bludgeons. You'll put on Vitus's armor, and Otto will send his champion in that tin.
And what do I get?
Vitus will let you have the cuirass from his suit of armor, and I'll throw in a few groschen.
Sounds good.
And I'm sure a fella like you would be glad to be on good terms with the best armorer for miles around, eh?
That remains to be seen. Do you really think that will work?
Otto's always mouthing off in the alehouse that my young lad isn't worth a damn. Once I show he's just a bit, and Vitus will reap the...
But what if I lose?
Nonsense. How could you? Vitus's armor...
How about if the arm of...
Jesus Christ. Although, if Otto doesn't agree to the duel...
Exactly. And if you want to wreck Otter's reputation, not keeping his promise to the bailiff could be even worse for him than you...
You're right. Do it.
Of course. The swordsmith from the town said he was after the pieces of a sword from some Queen of Sheba.
I know he's after those, but he's out of luck. He should have bought it while he had the chance. I still have mine on me. It brings...
Not even...
Not even for a king. God be with you.
Are you quite well?
Let's have a word about... Agree?
It'll take...
Oh, that's a decent price.
I hope I can be of some...
I need some help from Master Conrad.
Then go and talk to...
The thing is, he's already agreed, but he'd have to go to Talmberg.
I can't consent to that. He signed a contract for building the monastery and we pay him a pile of coin.
But the conquest of Talmberg...
From what I hear, it's awfully important first and foremost for your... Anyway, I take my orders directly from the...
Conrad would only have to leave for a few days.
We might, if he didn't get it. I've given my answer. No. He's...
Supposing I compensated you for his...
What use would coin be to me if the monastery roof collapses?
Thank you for your...
You're well...
May God reward you in...
May the Lord watch over you.
Are you sure you won't release Conrad? You won't be gone long?
Not a chance.
Well, anyway, I've heard it said there's not enough money to finish the construction. So, I thought...
How the hell do you know?
That's neither here nor there. The important thing is to let me help you.
How much will you give, damn?
What do you say to this?
That's a poor... Very well then. Keep...
It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
May the Lord watch over you.
They're after me! Sweet Jesus, I knew this day would come.
What? Who is...
Leave? I can't even set foot outside the door. Not now. They're after me.
What makes you think someone's...
When I was on my way to Sassau, I saw Baron Pekar in Kosterlitz. Now I've been told he was seen at the local tavern, and a stranger's been creeping around the gardens here late at night. My God, they're after me, Henry. The Lord preserve.
Who? Who's after you?
Sigismund,
Why would they be after you?
because he's never forgiven my criticisms of Nicopoli. What am I to...
Take it easy. If someone's after you, I'll see to him. I'll have a sniff around the town or lie in wait for him.
I don't know. What if he sneaks?
He won't, I promise. I'll hide in the garden, and if anyone starts creeping...
You will, won't you? Good, good. And be sure to hide well.
Good day to you.
I know
Don't you find it dull here?
It's hell on earth. I wish we could go back to Bethel.
Do you know anything about a Master Pekar?
It rings a bell. Is he... No, no. God be with you. May the Lord watch over you. Good health. May the Lord watch over you.
Damn it! Well, did you find...
I did.
And?
He's dead. He was an assassin, all right.
Lord have mercy. What?
Yes. I saw him all too clear.
So they are after me. I knew it! Sweet Jesus, there'll be more!
Come to Townburg. You'll be surrounded by a whole garrison.
Yes. A well-chosen site. You want to strike the gate, do you?
True. We don't want to do more damage than necessary.
I quite understand. Sir Toth is holed up there, is he?
Just so, Master Conrad. I hear you have some accounts to settle with him.
Ah, not entirely. I've done with him. Sigismund trusted him more than me in his campaign against the Ottomans, and we all know how that ended up.
How did it end up?
Badly, my lord. The flower of French knighthood was slain there. Sigismund fled for his life, and I did too, I must confess.
Be assured we shall not make the same mistake here. We do not intend to starve them into submission, but to break down the gate.
I am at your service, my lords. We will build the trebuchet quickly. It will be ready in a matter of days. And I can supply, for example, Roquetta to sweep the foe from the battlements.
Roquetta? I do not believe I've heard of such a term.
Roquetta are missiles filled with black powder with a touch hole at the bottom to ignite it. They shoot forward, something like a hand cannon, but without rocks. The rocket is the missile.
I see. But we don't have black powder in these parts. Nor cannon.
Indeed. It should have occurred to me. But I am very fond of Roquetta, and I always think what Alexander the Great might have accomplished with them. I understand. We find ourselves in a conventional situation that demands a conventional solution.
I'm still hoping that Toth will see sense and parley with us.
He may well do so, especially when we set up the trebuchet on his doorstep.
God be with you, lad.
I came to an agreement with Conrad.
He's already here. You wouldn't believe how clever that fellow is. Now we really will build that I guarantee.
Glad I could be of service.
I'm truly grateful to you. And the men will be too when the assault. Fine work. You've served. I probably shouldn't, but go and have a look in my trunk. You might find something there.
Thank you.
Take care.
Good health.
What do you think of Master Keyser?
He definitely knows what he's doing. And all that wild talk of his, rockets and such like. I'd almost let him try it out, but on some other castle.
Do you think there's any truth in it?
I've never seen such weapons used, so I can't really judge. But if his ideas worked, they'd change the way we make war. He showed me some of the drawings he has with him. I don't know if he's a genius or a madman.
I have some trouble.
Show me. So many.
I'd like to.
Certainly.
I'd like.
First, you have to.
Well,
Good luck, then.
The Lord be praised.
How do you like it here, Master Keezer?
It's quite satisfactory. Indeed, it's more than satisfactory. I have to commend Master Fayfar for his diligent supervision of the construction work. His extensive knowledge of mechanics is proving most useful. He has the makings of quite a competent siege master.
I don't think he's yearning to become one. His life's mission has been to manage the mines.
We'll see if he feels the same after he has a crack at firing our trebuchet. It's a sight to knock the wind out of any man, especially if he's standing too close.
They tell you stand here.
Now, let's see how strong those walls are.
Let it rip!
That was just the first shot. The trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly normal. I'll have the range in no time.
Move! Move! God damn it, I have to get to Sir Divish! Sir! They're coming. There's no time.
Someone bring water. Breathe, man. You'll be all right. Who's coming?
There's an army on the way. And they're carrying the colors of Havel Medic of Valdek. And they're very close.
Havel Medic. He's surely not coming to help us.
Not that bastard. I have a score to settle with him. Gentlemen, Toth's reinforcements are about to descend on us.
That swine.
How many men?
We don't know exactly, but there are many, and they will probably be here by dawn.
So soon? How is it that we knew nothing about this before?
The whole land is in chaos. It's a wonder we can find out anything at all.
If they attack from the rear...
We'd be finished, just as Toth has been planning.
The sneaky weasel.
He's been one step ahead of us the whole time.
Not this time, though.
What are you thinking?
Robard, how do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
Well, sir, if my joints don't deceive me, and they rarely do, it'll rain. It'll rain buckets.
Here. We'll make a stand here, I and Radzig's men. You will wait until they charge us, and then strike them from the rear. Here and here. If we succeed, we'll have it over and done with before they notice anything in Townbrook.
It might just work. But we'll have to leave someone in the encampments in case they do come out of Talbot.
A few men will be all I need.
Well, that depends on whether you can hold out. We don't even know how many there are.
We will hold out.
I'll give the orders to my men.
We will be ready.
My part in the battle, sir.
Attention!
I wanted to go with the Skalitz men.
I need more than that from you.
More, sir?
If we can't hold out at the quarry, we're finished. You, I, Hanish, and Radzik. And since Hanish is commanding the flank attack, Radzik is captive and I'm wounded, Captain Robard will be leading on the field.
Of course. Who better?
There's no question Robard's a good commander, but many of the men will be from Skalitz. We need someone there who knows them and has their respect.
Sir?
I mean you, Henry.
But that is... I want to be in the vanguard.
Now hear me well, Henry. There are whole cemeteries full of heroes who rushed into danger. And if the first human you meet runs you through, it won't be good for morale. Not to mention that Radzik would have my guts for garters. In the battle, you and a group of Scarlet's men will be concealed in the woods over the road.
But sir, I think I should...
Quiet! Don't underestimate the task I'm setting. You'll have to keep nervous men on a short rein and not attack too soon. And then conduct the attack on the rear so fiercely and quickly that the foe has no chance to react. If the line should start to break, we need someone with their head firmly on their shoulders to keep control of the men.
Very well, sir.
That's what I like to hear. When you're ready, go and join the Scarlet's men. They'll be mustering in the woods above the road to Rete.
If you do not... All right, now to business. Get ready in the ravine before the bridge to Rovna. We'll drain their blood.
Hold. Hold. Easy. Easy. Not yet. Just a little longer. Easy.
They were expecting us! First troops to the bridge! Break through! Vanguard! To the left! And the rest, come with me! We'll flank the bastards!
At them! Charge! Grind those horsens into...
Here's their leader.
What? This boy?
You should show a little more respect, Divish. You'll need it when you kneel before Istvan. Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
I know him. He's Eric, Toth's captain and right-hand man.
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
Well?
The damage isn't too serious.
So we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzik and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
Sir, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. He seems to be on very, intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore, son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
Start talking, or make your peace with God.
Do your
Greetings.
worst. I won't betray my
God be with you. Ah, Henry. Just the man I want. This fool would rather hang than sing. You know more about him than we do, so maybe you can get something out of him.
Well now, Eric. It is Eric, isn't it? Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it?
Fuck you.
You need to change your tone. If you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive. So now I'll ask you a few questions, and you better think carefully about how you answer them. What is he after?
Are you really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's allies. You.
Who is this Toth?
He's an orphan, same as me. The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
How did you meet him?
He killed my parents.
What? Toth killed your parents?
You can stand. They were weak. Istvan strong. He took better care of me than any father.
Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid? He works for Sigismund.
How many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle. More than enough to defend it.
Listen to me. Toth has hostages in the castle.
Do you take him for a fool?
You better pray he will, for your own sake. Because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. And what do you suppose? I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but apparently you value...
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me. And he'll...
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranyik and Pribislavi.
You don't know anything. He'll come for me, and anyone who lays...
Now I'm curious. Why would he care that much about you?
You'd never understand.
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he spilled his guts.
I thought you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was a... Anyway, it's clear that young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. We'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much about him as Divish...
Well, Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hanish.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
Sir Istvan!
What is it? Did our neighbourly visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him. It seems we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool? Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, your grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
Go to hell. I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it anyway.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father?
Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway. We don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
What is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
What is he doing here?
Who's Jobst? Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords. He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Procop. Now he's changed sides, appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund, and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanish. All right. We'll let the men rest a while and then attack. Come to me when everything is ready. I'm glad you came.
At your service, sir.
I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg. And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
I'll be delighted.
To smash my castle? I can't say I share your enthusiasm.
Sorry, sir. I didn't mean it like...
There's nothing to it. The men will load the trip. All you have to do is...
Well, I suppose I could manage...
Then we'll bombard Talmberg. Sir Robard will explain what comes next. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Load the trebuchet! Good health to you.
There was precious little in it, and we could have lost everything.
That's how it goes in war. But God stood by us. And in the end, they're nothing but a bunch of filthy cutthroats. They're sneak thieves and assassins. But does that make them real soldiers?
Well, they're apt to wait till a man nips off into the bushes to relieve himself, lifts up his chainmail tunic and stab him in the back. Personally, I'd rather face a proper soldier.
Because you know just who you're up against. That's probably why Toth is giving us such a hard time.
I'd like to get...
Certain.
Well.
Take care.
Greetings.
Master Fafar.
Much better now.
Next. How's work going with...
Excellent.
So you're confident the trebuchet will do its job?
Absolutely. It's plain to see Master Key.
How much longer?
I wouldn't like
to see.
Sir.
We can.
Goodbye.
How's that?
Well, I could. Jesus, must you disturb me with such a thing when I'm fast asleep?
Divish said...
Sir.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
Aye. We're going to watch Istvan shitting himself.
That's all?
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget to come back. Good luck then.
You've got blood.
Wouldn't you like to take...
I'd love to. Henry, I don't want to complicate things, but how do you think, after all that's happened to us both, you're all I have left in my life, but you've got a lot of work for Sir Radzig.
I don't know. Only a short time ago, I thought I'd be a blacksmith and take over... A lot of things have changed. God knows what will be tomorrow.
If only it could always be like this.
If only.
Henry.
Anything.
Promise me you'll take care of yourself. Even if you were to go away for a long time and meet other girls. If I were to lose you too.
Ah, Teresa.
Just promise.
I promise.
Thank you. I know it's a hard thing. Well, we ought to be heading back. Besides, you don't want to see me crying like a baby here.
Definitely not. You'd start me off to...
I must go, Henry. Take care.
God be with you.
Ah,
Wouldn't you like to...
what, now? I can't at the moment, but stop by.
I brought you...
Thanks, Henry.
I'm honored that you should come.
I've heard that some...
Did that sasso dabbler send you?
Why?
Why? Because there was nothing left for him. And now he's envious and wants some too.
Man, isn't there some way?
No way. God be with you.
Can we do something about the price? I'll go for that.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
God grant you health.
Take care.
God save. What can... Take care.
Let's
Let...
They trade in indulgences for coin, keepers of brothels,
Good men, good wives, come have a look. Don't be shy. God preserve. This stinks. Let's agree. That's.
Well, that's it.
They brought me a hat.
I'm honoured that you.
Master Armourer, I have a message for you from...
If it's another one of his
No, this is another matter.
What? Me fight with that?
That's not how it will be. The real duel will be between your pieces of handiwork.
How's that?
It will be a duel with bludgeons. No bloodshed. At most, a few bruises and some dents in the armour. Zack chose me to wear Vitus armour.
And so I'm to choose a champion of my own.
Good. So let's agree on...
Hold your horses, young fella. I've got a counter offer for you.
Maybe I'm just doing it out of love for my neighbour.
Aye, a regular... I could pay you more. And I'd tailor-make a cuirass just for you.
You mean if I fight as your champion instead?
No, you fight on Zack's side.
That's not very honourable.
And Zack's constant slander and mudslinging are the height of honour.
Well, it's true Zack hasn't behaved like an honourable craftsman.
See? So, will you help me?
All right.
Wonderful.
So, choose the time and place.
What?
You're the one being challenged, so it's your right.
Well, it's all the same to me. Go and sort it out with the bailiff. He should know.
All right.
God be with you. Goodbye.
Garlic, carrots, beetroot, onions. All that grows in the ground, fresh. Come right up.
Good health to you.
I'm here on behalf of Black...
Zack? What is that, madman? Don't tell me. It's another complaint. Well, you can tell Zack if you waste another minute of my time with that
No, it's not a complaint this time. In fact, Zack came up with an idea to set...
Is that so? Well, that's a different kettle of fish. That's just what I was...
A duel.
Jesus Christ! Has he lost...
Don't worry, Goodman Bailiff. No one will get killed. Zack chose me as his champion. I'll be wearing a suit of armour made by his son, Vitus, and I'll fight Otto's champion. Whoever falls first, loses.
Naturally, I'll have to be present to...
Your presence is certainly expected, Bailiff. We'd like you...
Very well. We'll have it on the...
That's up to you.
We can't do it now. It's nearly nightfall.
All right, Bailiff. I've come about the...
We can't do it now.
All right, Bailiff.
Farewell.
I could do with a bite to eat.
One ale, please.
But I went out. They were mounted there on... Huh. I know you.
What?
Of course. My dream.
All right. Tell me about this...
That dream. Yes, that dream has come true.
And that's supposed to be me?
Oh, well. What's your name, young man?
Henry.
Henry. A powerful name. So, Henry, Are you ready to become my apprentice?
First, tell me, who are you, and what do you do?
Me? I am an unworthy, low, and miserable servant of Providence. Scholar or merchant, believer or heathen, I wander the world without home or family, with only my wagon, offering miracles to those that need them. That's who I am. Without home or kin, I wander this world with my wagon, providing the miracles that people need. Ointments, relics, aromatic herbs, rare spices, talismans and amulets for luck. All these things I have.
What exactly does it entail, becoming your apprentice?
A lot of work and strenuous labor. Knowledge of medicine, theology, and white magic. You have to study the great works of the ancients and devote your time to understanding your fellow men, listening to them, and learn to read their souls.
All right.
Nothing to it.
That's why God has sent you. So what do you say?
What exactly?
A lot of work and strenuous.
That's a pretty chap.
That's why God has...
One beer.
Wonderful! Oh, glorious!
So, how do you plan to...
With a test of your...
Oh.
I have my eye on 3 rare objects of
But just so we're clear, I'm not stealing.
Who said anything about...
But you said these are valuable things you're after. I don't...
Valuable for me because I know their power and strength.
No.
First, I need a tooth of Saint Procopius. Then I'll need a branch.
Bloody hell, that's a lot. About that tooth.
I know. Yet,
I'm it. How did you find out he has a sore tooth?
As it happens, he told me at the tavern. But that's not important.
And how am I supposed to get the tooth?
I haven't the faintest idea. You'll have to think of something. But maybe you'll be able to persuade him to let the blacksmith pull it.
Wouldn't that be swindling people?
It is, and it isn't. If I sell that tooth as the tooth of Saint Procopius, then it certainly is deceitful. But if I sell it as a tooth from Procopius of Sasau, then I'm cheating nobody.
Does it really matter whose tooth I bring then?
Of course it does. The name Procopius in this holy land is shrouded with mystical powers. Sometimes I might play a trivial trick on someone, but I assure you, I'm no swindler.
Fine.
What?
This topping out, what's that?
You're not a carpenter, it seems.
No, I'm a blacksmith. Well, then all we need to do is break off a branch somewhere, buy a few ribbons, and we've got our own homemade topping out right there.
You don't understand, young man. The topping out was sanctified by a priest, and it hangs on the highest church far and wide. You can't just replace it with a decorated branch.
Fair enough. That topping off is hung pretty high, isn't it?
Naturally. It hangs on the rooftop according to tradition. And the church...
And how am I supposed to get...
Damned if I know. But they had to get it up there somehow, didn't they?
Very well, I'll get it. This player's talisman, where am I supposed to find it?
I actually have a specific one in mind.
A cat's paw? I thought players bring a...
I thought so too. But this man...
Oh.
How am I supposed to get the talisman from him?
I haven't a clue.
Very well. I'll get look
Excellent!
about the. Would you teach?
Certain.
I'd like. Well. Will you teach?
Certain.
I want. Well.
Coming? Jesus. Good luck. Coming?
I am up.
You must be that lucky fellow everyone's.
Lady Luck has been good to me lately. True enough.
People say that you get help from a luck.
Is that not?
No, it is.
Coming?
Why?
I'd like to try that luck of yours.
Coming?
Sure.
God be with you. Why, oh, why did I ever agree to this? I'll lose my shirt again. What the hell's with these damn dice? We'll see. No luck tonight.
Here, enjoy it.
Well, seeing how I lost, I reckon that cat paw don't bring luck anymore.
Coming? Here, just as you ordered.
Good health.
I went to.
Splendid!
All the best.
Yeah, give me a minute.
One cat paw?
Wonderful! How did you obtain it?
You wouldn't believe it.
Oh, no, you don't!
Oh.
Oh, well.
That will be all.
God be with you.
Take care now.
Heal.
Yeah.
I'm on. What? What are you...
Your tooth. I bet it hurts a lot, doesn't it?
How do you know about...
As a practitioner of the healing arts...
You're a physician.
Isn't that what I said? There's a blacksmith down in the...
No, no, no.
I understand. But look here.
You do that?
Of course.
Jesus Christ. I'm a...
You don't have to be embarrassed. Every man in the world's a...
I know, but...
Let's go then.
Jesus. It's gonna be really painful, isn't it?
Don't worry. It will hurt a little, but then you'll feel relieved. You'll see.
If you say so.
No, I didn't know she did that.
She only started not long ago. Always in the evening, while there's still a bit of light, she sits down and gets on with it. And she's quite deft at it by now.
I'm not surprised.
Are you mad? It won't go away, it'll just get worse. The sooner we get it out, the better.
Yes, you're right. Look, I can't. It's embarrassing. I'm a coward and I won't be able to handle it.
We're almost there. Just be a man about it.
You're right. Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Hold him tight.
Let's do it.
Ah, look.
Jesus
It's
Christ,
out.
The agony.
Hey, want to keep it as a memento?
I love it.
Oh, all right.
I feel quite hungry.
Yeah. Barking like, what was that? Get the hell out! God be with you.
I went to look for those.
Splendid! Splendid! So, show me what you've...
The tooth of layman Procopia?
It isn't. But then again, one...
I suppose not.
Calm now. Don't...
A branch from a blessed topping out.
Excellent!
I had to shoot it down.
Watch out for this man. He's a rat.
Well, there wasn't any...
So, we've got all that sorted out.
So, about my...
Not so fast. There's one more thing. It's rather...
What thing?
A shroud.
A shroud?
Yes. A burial shroud.
I'm just supposed to take a dead person's clothes?
Christ, no. I need a burial shroud. The precious enveloping garment.
And does it matter who...
It needs to be someone who lived an honest life. And I have just the fellow. A good man by the name of Lokota.
Right.
His family is waiting for the funeral. For now he...
And who was this Lokota?
I know only a little. But according to the locals, he was... God be with you.
What do you think you're doing? What? What the fuck are you doing? Keep your sticky fingers to yourself.
God be with you.
I have the shroud for you.
Have you now?
Yes, well.
I'm sure. God be with you.
That's where he lives. Let's teach him a lesson.
He's inside. I saw him go
Fuck!
in.
Henry! Delay them!
What?
How? There's a reward for you in the trunk. I'll see you in the next go.
Come on.
Break it down.
Do it.
What are you doing here?
He swindled me, too. I came here to throw his potions in his face, but it looks like he hasn't been home for a while. He probably ran away before his trickery could catch up.
Bastard. Either way, he'd better not show his face in this. Let's go.
Be off right now or I'll fucking see you off. What are you doing here?
Jesus Christ. God bless. Garlic, onions, mushrooms and asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy.